Man, what is going on? We are here today with a very important vid that, it just had to be posted before the summer was over. Yes, the agency rankings, the ultimate agency tier list. We had to put it together, and here we are. You already know what's going on when you're looking at your screen. I got a whole lot of Pokemon here, 40 to be exact. So yes, over the course of the summer, I've used all these agency certified Pokemon, and now we're going to rank them from top agents all the way down to D rank. And you can see I got 40 Pokemon, man. All these guys, they showed their worth. Even, I know you can see the second row towards the right, you can see Poipo, we got D rank for a reason. But yes, got this all these Pokemon, totaled up. I saved all the pictures, uploaded this, made my own tier list, and now, it's time to put it together. Of course, I have my trusty team builder as well, so we can revisit the teams. Just remember, some of the crazy teams and agents, and see who was the top agent, man, who was popping off. But of course, before we get into that, the agency merch is still live with a 10% off discount until, I believe, August 13th. So the next 2 days, there's a 10% off discount. So I don't think that discount's coming back after that. So if you're on the fence about getting something or you want more merch, we got new designs, as you can see. The agency seaweed, agency fresh prince, agency strawberry, insane colorways. But yes, if you're interested in buying that, go get it now while the sale is still hot, so you can save some money. And yup, appreciate the love as always. We're almost at 1,000 sales, 1,000 agents. That's insane. It's only been live for like not even 3 weeks either. But yeah, you guys have been showing a lot of love. Thank you for that, and let's hop into the video. So looking at it, we got 40 Pokemon. It was, I went through all my old videos through the summer, and I was picking each one from the thumbnail, stuff like that. Some videos I even had to go into and find out like which was in there. But let's hop right into it. First one, Breloom. So Breloom was one of the earliest agents. You guys remember that epic thumbnail he had with the sunglasses? Oof. And Breloom was really good, I feel like, when I used it in that live especially, and in the BL Nights, it was very good. Let me bring the team up so you guys can see what we were rocking with. Hold up. So I had this team. I had these two teams. Both of these I had a lot of success with. I believe this one is the one I used in my live, or maybe it was this one, but this is the Bengay version. This is the one I used. This one was crazy, but yup, Breloom with Substitute Spore, Leech Seed, Focus Punch. It was really good. I was able to switch into Toxapex and stuff like that. Sub up, Leech Seed, just be an all around good nuisance for teams to deal with. I also used Defog Zard Y on that team that Bengay gave me, and all in all, it was really good. So I feel like I can put this thing in A rank for now. Of course, after we put all the Pokemon and we sort them through, we'll see, which one doesn't really belong with the others. It'll be, subject to change. Cloyster, oh my god, one of the OG agents too. Cloyster was hilarious. Oh man, who remembers this team with Cloyster? This was the one. This is the one I used. My Ratchet HO that I made on stream because somebody donated and said use King's Rock Cloyster. This team, OGs remember the original version of this team had a Chinchino with this King's Rock as well, but I got rid of that bullshit. But yes, I had to put Kommo-o on that because, it's like my favorite Pokemon. Anyway, Cloyster, very mid. There were some games where he would go crazy in 6-0, but a lot of times you'd run into like Magearna or Rotom and they just kill you with Volt Switch from full. So for that reason, I have to put my boy in B rank. I'm sorry, but hey, we'll see. Next up, Crawdaunt. Oof, a complete and utter smash. Crawdaunt, look how many Crawdaunt teams I have. I have an unhealthy amount of Crawdaunt teams for a Gen 7 SMOU player. Wait, no, really, I only have 2. Hey, but that's 2 more than you should have. I said unhealthy amount. I had 2. I look like a fraud. I have 3 technically because this one is insane. But this, the agency team, man, you guys just got father and son. I've had this one loaded up for 2 months too. Hey, you'll see it when you see it. But yes, Crawdaunt is amazing. I'm pretty sure I used this team that my boy Mimo gave me. You guys, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I've loved this team for more than a year now, and I've been using it since. And it's just, one of the most excellent teams. Got a lot of just good work out of Crawdaunt every time I used it, and in general, Crawdaunt's a fan favorite. We gotta put that Mon in A rank. Like, he could even be top agents. We'll see. We'll go back to it, but in general, this Mon is very nice. So I can't complain. Next, Kommo-o. I had to get the big guns out the way first, guys, because it's gonna be hard to sort through these. But Kommo-o, this is the Mon that I have an unhealthy amount of Gen 7 OU teams with. Look at this. Look how many I got, bro. What is this shit? How he got so many? You can ignore the 2 VGCs at the bottom, but he got too many. The Entei team, the Stacker team is amazing. The thing is with Kommo-o, guys, is that it is the best offensive stealth rocker in my opinion, alongside Landorus T. Do not talk about Garchomp around me. Do not talk about that bullshit around me. No, the only Garchomp I want to hear y'all talking about is the real agency set Garchomp, which is Swords Dance, Earthquake, Outrage, Poison Jab, Poisonium Seed. That's a real Dawn Garchomp set. I don't want to hear nothing about Swords Dance, Stealth Rock, Rocky, or any of that bullshit. The best offensive Stealth Rocker is Kommo-o. I fell in love with this mon around SPL. This thing did get an SPL win. Alright, this is the team I used. This is the set I used. This set's bad. You definitely need Poison Jab for ladder. Flamethrower, but Flamethrower was good in my battle. But yeah, this was the set I fell in love with. This smoked the dude's stall. Got a lot out of Kommo-o, and this is one of my favorite mons now, man. I find it to be so easy to get up Stealth Rock with and go on mini sweeps, if not full sweeps. Just an amazing Pokemon in general. Like, it's seriously so good to me. Obviously, I might overrate it, but I feel like in every game I use Kommo-o, I always get rocks and at least a kill and a half. I feel like I have never had a game where it was useless. Even when I play fairy types, obviously if you don't have Poison Jab, yeah, you'll be walled by Feeny, so you need Poison Jab for that very reason. But in general, I feel like I always get some work out of it. You can always force some sort of situation, and that thing is really good at even forcing your opponent to switch out, right? Because the threat of the Z move. All in all, I love this mon too much. I don't gotta say, you guys already know he has to be a top agent. He's a top agent. Asama would say this is the filthiest mon. Okay, Diggersby. Now Diggersby I used a little bit. You know, he was a little BL Knight action and all that good stuff, but this was the Diggersby team I used with the physical Magirna. I used Scarf and I used the Bandit team. Honestly, with Diggersby, is a little inconsistent. He can be very good, but he's more of a B ranker with Cloyster, I'm feeling, man. He's good, but he's not like, he hasn't been saving the day every time. You know, the meta has gotten less favorable. The best set will forever be the Foul Play Diggersby I used to use way back. Dodrio, yes, Dodrio. He is quite a recent agent. Let me pull that up real quick. Where's the Dodrio team at, guys? We got to take a good look at that. So this team actually put in work, and Dodrio slaughtered Rain like twice. The team itself is pretty funny, but Dodrio, it's not as bad as I thought, man. I mean, flying types in general, they won't let you down. Sorry, I know the imaging is cut off when I'm clicking on the Pokemon, but that's just because I have them both open in the same tab. But, yep, Dodrio is not bad. I mean, he's inconsistent as hell because he's definitely not as good as Breloom or Crawdaunt, but he's with these guys for sure, which is interesting because you wouldn't expect Dodrio to be as good as Diggersby. And, I mean, it's not, but it has its perks. Dragonite. So Dragonite actually got quite a bit of usage on my channel this summer. A lot more than I would have ever expected it to have. Seriously. I don't know why I used it so much, but I had a lot of sets, I feel like. Yeah. So I used all these teams this summer. Damn. All 4 of these I used this summer. The Sun was my favorite for a while. That was just the DD Fly E-Speed one. This is DD Fly Z Roost EQ. This set was really good. Oh my god, you can't see the Pokemon. Sorry, let me fix that. Fuck, not this. Okay, we're better. But yeah, so right here, this team with Dragonite was amazing. Yeah, I just really got a lot of mileage out of this. And Dragonite teams in general this summer, you know, they were just popping off. I used the same set almost every time, Z Fly, except for this time, Z Ground. This shit was nuts. But in general, got a lot of mileage out of Dragonite, and that thing is definitely on par with Breloom, Crawdaunt, all them shits, you know? You guys know that shit is OP. I need to start giving out my agency team. These shit are so powerful. Garchomp. Okay, so the Garchomp I used was the trash set. Swords Dance, Stealth Rock. You need to run Poisonium Seed. Garchomp, I don't even be liking Garchomp like that, man. I like its design, but I don't be liking Garchomp like that. Like, no, I don't use Garchomp. This is the only Garchomp set I like. The Sub SD Outrage EQ. And even that set was like, whatever. I'm not a big Garchomp fan. This is the Chomp set I used, right? Just the OG, but it wasn't hitting like that, bro. Honestly, Chomp is a good Pokemon. We can never say Garchomp is not a great Pokemon, but as an agent, bro, you fucking Dodrio was putting in more work, I feel like. Anyway, Gengar. What was the Gengar team that I was utilizing? I don't even remember, to be honest with you guys. We're gonna go back and find that shit right now. Gengar. I don't have any Gen 7 OU teams with Gengar. That's a damn lie, because I used the Gengar team, but it looks like we'll just never know. We'll just never know where that shit is, I guess. I guess that's that. So Gengar, it has to go in C rank for now, until I remember. Glalie. Finally we get to a real nigga mon. Finally we get to a true GOAT. This is a top agent. I shouldn't have to explain why it's a top agent, but I will, because I love talking about this Pokemon at every opportunity. Let's go into the team builder and see a true work of art right now. It's crazy because I only have this Glalie team, but this is the only one I need. So this was the team I brought to SPL and I won with versus the Rain HO. Cooked that, man. Glalie got up a Spike, killed Tornadus T, and killed Pelipper. tell me how it did it. And then of course we got broken ass Coco Lucha, but we did it before it was cool. Well, it was never cool to use Coco Lucha, but at least I have a Glalie, right? So it kind of cancels out the fuckery. Either way, yes, this is the epic team that CTC made definitely more than a year and a half ago now. Because yeah, the first time this team was used was February 2018 in Ahita Fajita. And it's been an excellent team ever since. Glalie is one of the best Pokemon ever. Seriously, amazing spikes, pressure, ice stab, plus earthquake coverage. That's that Mamoswine shit. That's that Kyurem normal shit. And Glalie can make great use of it too. Love this Pokemon. Every time I use this team, I get a win. Almost like I have an insane win rate with this team, even though it gets 6-0'd by Scizor, Kartana, all that shit. But look at the Landorus. Look at the Landorus. Start the rock, EQH before our U-turn. I pop. We well prepared for that shit. But yeah, amazing team. One of my favorites forever and ever. And for that reason, Glalie has to be a top agent. It just is. Now Greninja. Now the Greninja set we're talking about is Protean, right? Only Protean. Ash Gren is a bastard. It's broken. It's completely broken. All right. He far surpasses all the Pokemon here. And for that reason, he's not an agent. All right, he's bullshit. But Protean, Protean pretty fire. We have so many Protean teams as well. I guess I'll just keep it cut off for now on the tier list and then resize it when we get to the rest. But yeah, Greninja. Let's see. So Greninja Protean. Let's see what teams did Greninja really shine on this time. I feel like Greninja, he just did his thing. The most work I ever got out of Greninja was when it was Z-Dig and Scarf. I used a lot of Scarf Gren this summer, and I never liked Scarf Gren up until then, but it really worked as a good sponge for a lot of my teams. I know this one's Z-Dig, right? So this is the other set I used. Spikes, Dig, Ice Beam, U-Turn. I started enjoying this set a lot more. Definitely. What is this one? Scarf. Yup. Scarf in general just acted as a really good glue for a lot of my teams. Like teams people gave me. Obviously, I used Ash a shit ton. But yeah, what is this? This one Scarf? Yeah, this one's Scarf too. The CTC team. The CTC team, like, this is the best team with Scarf Gren for me. I don't know why, but this team he gave me is like one of my favorites in the metagame right now. This Stack Attacker one. I feel like I could smoke anybody with this shit. Like in a tournament, if I brought this, I feel like if I brought this in SPL, I would have cooked someone bad. Like, this team is something special. But I'm on a tangent right now. Anyway, Greninja's a Scarfer. Very, very good. I gotta put him in A rank. Obviously, Greninja, GOAT Pokemon, but we just use Scarf. We had to limit ourselves. Honchkrow. Real OGs will know that Honchkrow was used in my stream thing. Oh, I deleted the team. No! That's so sad. That's so disrespectful. Team had Seismitoad, Blacephalon, Jirachi with Calm Mind, Doom Desire, Z-Steel. That shit was insane. It had Zoroark too. Yeah, but that shit was like C rank. It was so ass. Honchkrow was so ass. I tried my best to get usage out of it. If I remembered to put Jirachi's pick in there, that thing would have been like B rank. But Honchkrow was fucking ballsack. Alright, Houndoom. Now Houndoom was a BL Knight, but he's definitely an agent. I was laddering up with that thing a lot on stream before we did the BL Knights episode. Some of you might remember. If you call my streams, which you definitely should, go follow me on Twitch. Shout out to the agency. Anyway, so yeah, this is the team I used. We used in BL Knights, but I laddered up pretty high with this in BL Knights. Not BL Knights, in OU Blitz when I was, because I'll be streaming that all the time, laddering to the top in OU Blitz. And in general, I got a lot of mileage out of this thing. We had trash like offensive Celesteela, but even that couldn't bring me down. And Houndoom was pretty great. I still don't think it was as good as these guys though. Like, it was good in that BL Knights episode, but I'm gonna have to put it C rank for now. It was not as good as Dodrio and them shits, which is tough for me to say, but that's really how it is, bro. That's really how it is. It's fine. It's fine. Look, Hydreigon is next. So Hydreigon, I have a couple teams with him too, but the one I used the most was the Breloom team, I believe. It was these two teams. Oh, but then we had Sucker for Dark Meat as well. As you can see, I have quite a bit of Gen 7 OU Hydreigon teams, and I believe every single one of these came from CTC because he makes insane Hydreigon teams. This is the first one he ever made, way back. Joey used this in Snake Draft, and he smoked someone, destroyed them. And I had some good wins with this as well. Then I used this one as well. Someone went with this in tournament too. And the thing is, we never use Z Dark Hydreigon, because let me tell you something. Z Dark Hydreigon is trash. That set is garbage. Literally garbage. That if you want to lose, use Z Dark Hydreigon. Seriously, that shit is trash. But if you're a real man, you need to use Specs Hydreigon. It's Specs on all of my teams. Literally, look at this. They're Specs. They're all Specs. Draco, Dark Pulse, Fire Blast, Flash Cannon. Use this shit. It's so powerful, bro. Spike's Dark Pulse is so good. You be flinching packs after you knock off its leftovers. It's done. It's done. This shit 2-hit KOs Tapu Koko with Dark Pulse. Maybe you need Modest for that, but I use Modest most of the time. Yeah, see, this one is Modest. See, I use Modest, dude. Fuck the speed. All right, I don't need that max speed bullshit. Let me get 383 special attack. But Hydreigon is really good. It's really good. Like, it's A rank good for me. The way I like the mileage I've gotten out of it is insane. Incineroar. I don't even have this team, but some of you will remember from the Heat of Fajita agency thing. I had the Custap regular Swampert plus Eye of Papa Incineroar team that CTC made. And Incineroar was really good. He was checking card. He was checking a whole lot of threats. He was checking Protean Gren without the water move. He was good. He was a B rank easily. He was nice. Klinklang. Now everybody knows I have the biggest Klinklang. Wait, what? Okay, there it is. I was like, bro, why didn't it show up? Klinklang. Here we go. This is it. I have the biggest Klinklang love ever. I love Klinklang. It's the great. It's just so fire. It's so fire, bro. Amazing design. Amazing move. Shift gear is a cool move. It's just it's epic. Its stats, you know, they're not too OP, but they're still quite decent. He's got a decent speed, a decent attack, great defense, great typing, and steel is just a great typing in general. Can't be hurt by Intimidate, which is always good. It has mediocre SPDF, but you know, it could be way worse. In general, this Pokemon's a lot of fun to use. You paired up with Magnezone. The team I used was whack. This Bengay team makes no fucking sense. Like, this shit makes no fucking sense. But all in all, I had a blast using this. Klinklang has been around on my channel. He's been a fan favorite for like 2 or 3 years now. You guys know that. Klinklang, he's going to B rank though, and I know it's crazy. It's crazy for me to say that because back in the day, I had another Klinklang team. I probably cleared it on my OU teams by now, but let me see. Let me see if I have it. Klinklang, nope, that's it. Damn, I had another Klinklang team, but that was like Dugtrio meta, and it had Dugtrio and Pinsir and all that. But nowadays, I think it's a B ranker. Unfortunately, he's not as good as the other Pokemon, but he's still in our hearts. If this was a favorite, if it was like my favorites, oh, of course I'd put that boy up there. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Komala. I feel like Komala was extremely good when I used it. I feel like that thing put in so much work in that live I had with it. I destroyed CTC 6-0 with it as well when we played, but this was the team. Had the Scarf, Volt Switch, Defog, Zapdos. This live in general was great. This is one of the earliest agents too. I gotta put Komala in like, I almost want to put it in top agents, bro, because that was when I was like really like, damn, I can really win with anything. Maybe I gotta put Komala back for now, bro. I gotta think about him later, bro, because he could even be a top agent. Kyurem Black was disappointing, bro. I'm not a Kyurem Black fan, bro. Only Sama is a Kyurem Black fan. Where are my Kyurem Black teams? Is it not even here? I thought I had Kyurem Black teams. Oh hell no. Where'd they go? Kyurem? Oh, this is the only one I have. This is an old ass team. Oh, this is the electric one. I've been using this team for more than 2 years now. Some of you probably know. This is the only Kyurem B team I like, and even this one's like whatever. I don't know. Kyurem B is like, it's cool, bro, but you know, it's just like not this set, bro. Z electric is cool. Z free shock is cheap, you know, because you always get a kill. It's cheap, bro. Don't use that. Don't use that kid set. Use the Sama expert belt for attack, ice beam, earth power, fusion bolt, HP fire. And that set is a trip. But here we are. I'm putting this guy in C. I'm not a Kyurem Black fan. It is what it is. It is what it is. Not with that set. Not with no Z move set. Maybe I'll change. Remember, these are subject to change. Landorus T. Landorus T is the agent because he's on every fucking team. And he's the GOAT in Pokemon. That's all there is to be said. I don't know why Landorus is why does the search function on Showdown not work? But as you can see, we got a lot of Lando teams here. He's just been a staple. But I think the one I wanted to rank was the Grassium Landorus T. Now this set was infamous because I sniped the Keldeo on the Switch and O-coded it, and that vid got like 2,500 likes, which was awesome. Make sure you like this video too. We trying to hit 1K likes on this one. Hey, shout out to the agency. But yes, this set sniped the Keldeo, and for that, it was a true one-hit wonder Pokemon B rank, most definitely. I need to start putting Mons in D rank, bro. I'm being too nice. All right, let me just there. Poipole in D rank. That shit was mid. That shit was mid. Honestly, matter of fact, I'm about to start putting these guys in Honchko in D2 because he really was bad. He was really bad. And we'll go from there. Magnezone. Magnezone is on so many agency teams and is so instrumental to so many of the bad agency Pokemon being good. Like, it is such a like common mon nowadays, and I feel like I used it so many times to make all the shit mons on my team work. Like, look, if we look at Magnezone, look at how many times I used it to make a good Pokemon work. Boom, made Stack Attack great. Boom, made Altaria and Dragonite great. Boom, made Houndoom great. Boom, help immense. Like, this thing is, it's very common nowadays, like, at just helping you use, like, you know, whatever Pokemon want to do. Magnezone is the ultimate support Pokemon to me. Seriously, ultimate support. He is a top agent. He is truly a top agent. It's insane how he is so good in Gen 5, so good in Gen 6, so good in Gen 7. He runs the same sets in all these gens, and he's just such a damn good, important Pokemon. Mamoswine. Oh, yes. Love Mamoswine. I'm going to go to the Mamoswine team I was using the most. This one I used a lot. This Zardoy Triple Fog team, but I used this Pinsir BL when I got him on as well. The Ground DMZ. This one put in a lot of work. I can't lie. Ground DMZ was a really nice tech for Okoing Toxapex. After you chip Clef a little bit, you're able to surprise that thing. You can just get a good surprise KO with Mamoswine all around with the Z ground set. I love Mamoswine. That's an A. That's an A ranker agent. That's an A ranking agent. He was crazy. Aerodactyl. Oh my god. Aerodactyl was so fire. He's on the greatest team ever, ladies and gents. The greatest. Arrow 2. A legendary team. A truly legendary team. I have how many Arrow teams? Okay, that's a let's go team. These two Arrow teams. Obviously, this one's more lame, but this Arrow 2 team is a work of art, and I play Arrow like a goat, like a complete goat, and for that reason, Arrow will have to be in A rank. For that reason, let's continue. T-Tar, bro. I don't even really remember the T-Tar, to be honest with you. Let me go to Tyranitar. This was a great team. This Golem Tyranitar team. Dark Meat New. Was that where I used Tyranitar? I don't remember. What team was it where I used the Tyranitar? Either way, Mega Tyranitar is an amazing mon. He's up there with the greats. He is one of the agency's finest. He is most likely an A ranker. But if I put him in A rank, that means that I cannot have any other A rankers, because this shit has to be evenly sorted. Actually, who said it had to be? I always got time to move. Let me pick some whack agents, bro. But that's why they're agency certified Pokemon, because they're all fire. They're all fire. This is like a trip down yellow brick road almost. Well, let's look at who are possible as top agents, because it can't just be these three. You know, there are other hitters. There are other hitters, bro. Komala might even be up there. Let's see. But Charizard Y. So Charizard Y got quite a decent amount of usage on my channel this summer as well. Charizard, we had this Zardoy Triple Fog team. This is the only Zard I'll use, by the way. Flamethrower, Focus Blast, Roost, Defog. For some reason, this set is really good. I always thought this set was some bullshit, but no, it's actually quite effective. And I like it a lot. I don't think you need Solar Beam. I've had a lot of success with it, so that was one of the teams I used with it. CTC made that one. I used this Zardoy team too, this Exco one. This one was really good too. Again, use the same set. And in general, Charizard was able to, you know, not only be a support mon sometimes, but also be offensive at the same time. So you didn't have to pick like one or the other. So I liked it in that sense. Charizard's good, but I mean, he didn't go sweeping any teams or anything, you know. He's C rank, bro. Put him with Kieran Black. Oh, hell no. Stack Attack is a top agent. I'm just going to say it right here. Stack Attack, I've been breaking backs with Stack Attack forever. And I made one of the best thumbnails ever with the Stack Attack. I made one of the best thumbnails ever with the Stack Attack. But yeah, Stack Attack is a top agent. That shit is insane. I always get insane mileage out of it. Nothing to say. Put that Pokemon in OU, bro. Get that shit out of whatever NUBL trash is in, because that shit is a complete smash. Talonflame. So Talonflame I experimented with quite a bit. My first experience with Talonflame was when this dude brought it versus my Rain in World Cup like 2 years ago. It was Mastery, Smogon's biggest threat, but I smoked him anyway because I'm the Rain god, except that one time. Anyway, so we're here today with Talonflame. Yeah, so this is the team I used. Fat shit, but it had the Muck Gastro Scarm Core, which is insane. Talonflame was okay. I mean, as a like altogether, alone that shit's pretty ass, but on the team it was decent, and it had a little fun here and there. But bro, he's wait, did I put this Honchkrow back here? Whatever. But this guy was C rank. He was not that good. Like, he was really not that good. The team was awesome, very fun, and a memorable live. I went undefeated, but I clearly remember Talonflame not doing too much or not being necessary, because all the shit it beat, I already had shit to beat. Like, I didn't need it to beat grass types because I had a fucking Skarmory, which cock blocks every grass type in the game. So it was like, I don't know. Some games he was cool, but in general, it wasn't too valuable. Okay, Pangoro. So Dark Meat. Dark Meat is an IDM certified Pokemon as well. So let's see. Pangoro. So we only have one Pangoro here. This is the Dark Meat new team. This team Very nice name. Stall Sucks, Chodes, and Gooch McDick. Very nice. But this is the set we use. Swords Dance, Gunk Shot, Knockoff, Superpower. It's okay. I got a decent amount of mileage when I used it. But he doesn't beat Stall as well as he used to. You know, he used to beat Stall a lot easier. But it's been harder lately. Either way, there's too many Rotoms and Tornadus. They just annoy this Pokemon to no end. A lot of Tornadus too, so I gotta put this guy in C rank for just how he does in the meta. Like I said, if this is just how much I like him, all agents would be top agents. But we gotta draw the line somewhere. Rhyperior. Now Rhyperior was very weird. The team was cool. Rhyperior itself was cool, but I felt like I never really found an opportunity as the. But what was cool is that Rhyperior could force a lot of 1v1s because it's very hard to one-hit KO. If you're looking at my team, there's no switch to Rhyperior on this bitch. Z-Rock, Rhyperior would smoke somebody easily. Unless I went into my own Rhyperior, and I'm not going to do that. But yeah, in general, Rhyperior was not bad. I'd put him in C rank with the other guys for his for the way he performed. I mean, he could even be B rank, but like, I don't know, maybe I'll put him in B. We'll see. Toad, top agent. I got nothing to say. I got nothing to prove. This is it's one of the best mons ever. Seriously. Like, I don't know how I fell in love with this thing because I thought this shit's ugly as hell too. But I don't know how I fell in love with this mon, but it's so damn good. Like, this dude PM me his team, and I was like whatever. But then I saw Seismitoad, so I've been using it so much lately. I forgot the dude's name, but shouts to him. He gave me this team, and I used it on stream, and I got a 6-0 with it. I remember. Shouts to you. But he passed in this team. He said it was called 2 Bug 2 Frog and shit. Seismitoad's epic. I have so many teams with Toad. So that one, the Heracross team, Gracium Landers T team had it. Oh, here's the Dark Beat team with Honchkrow. See, something's wrong with Crawdaunt's builder. This was the Honchkrow team. This shit was so epic. This argument had no set. But yeah, Seismitoad in general just sees a lot of usage on my channel. It's on the Diancie team, which I used quite a bit. This Diancie Bulu Cart. The Seismitoad team, which OGs will remember from last year. That's the same team. But yeah, Seismitoad is just one of my favorites. It really is just good at putting up Stealth Rock. It walls a lot of the big threats in the metagame today, like Heatran if it's not Z-Grass, Coco, some Grens, you know. It's good. Swampert. So Swampert, I hate defensive Swampert. I always swore to hate defensive Swampert. You guys remember this, right? Because I always lost to it. But it did a lot of work in that Heat of Fajita. I used it, but fuck Swampert. We're putting it in D rank. Sorry, bro. That's all I can say. Hey, I don't make the rules. Agency shit, bro. Tentacruel. So Tentacruel, I'll be using them all the time. Scarf Tentacruel is a top agent. That shit has been around forever. See what CTC created that shit. And I remember Bengay PM me one day. He's like, bro, Scarf Tentacruel is so good. CTC is so smart. This is I've used the defensive Tentacruel as well. My boy Mimolet is a big Tentacruel connoisseur. I have his team here. This one's epic. This, I think, has the Scarf Tenta edit. Yeah. But I got a lot of mileage out of this team as well when I used it. If some of you guys remember, this was the Z Fighting Thunderous T team that we used. And yeah, the Scarf Tentacruel was really good. I'm going to make Tentacruel top age and just for nostalgia purposes because Scarf Tenta is just one of our favorites in general. And it really does pull its weight. It does pull its weight, and it's actually like a good set now. Like, I feel like Kommo-o, the agency is to blame for Kommo-o becoming one of the best Pokemon in the metagame and all over the ladder. Torkoal, I love this Pokemon because of the team. You guys remember I went undefeated with this Karen Smith son. Shout out to my man Karen Smith. They're the ones that won with my Seismitoad team when I gave it to them in tournament. So yeah, you know, you gotta win for Seismitoad. So, you know, Karen Smith certified agency. But yes, Torkoal, this team was really a lot of fun when I used it. Venusaur regular was awesome too. You can see that right next to each other. I'm gonna put both of them in A rank, seriously, because I feel like I got so much mileage out of both of these Pokemon whenever I use them. A lot of you guys might be confused why if you only watch my YouTube, but on Twitch I use this Torkoal Sun team a lot. Like, I use it a shit ton. And I have, how many do I have? I use this one a lot too, Brazy Sun. I use this one a ton as well. This is one of my favorite suns. CTC made this one. In general, I really like Torkoal plus regular Venusaur Sun. I get a lot of mileage out of it. And both of those monsters are really fun to use. I really like Weather in Gen 7. You guys know me. I'm like the Weather GOAT. I use all Weather all the time. Weavile. I think the team I had with Weavile was quite boring. I used this one. And then I used this one as well. It's not boring. Just like, I don't know. Weavile is cool and everything, but I don't really like it in Gen 7. Like, I would never use it by choice or bring it to a tournament. So for that reason, I'm going to put him in C rank. Zygarde Dog. Now, the dog was really questionable. The dog was really questionable because there were some games where it'd be great, and then some games you play Tapu Bulu and like you just glare, and then you're like useless for the rest of the game. So there's some matchups where the dog is extremely awful, and then some where it's like okay, but in general it's bad. In general, it's just flat out bad. We're gonna put him in C rank because he's not D rank unviable like these other two. Aggron I didn't even use in any vids. Shout outs to Shake That Booty, but you don't even, I don't know how you sneaked into this tier list, bitch, but you going in D rank. How did I let that get past me? Abomasnow is Sama's Pokemon from his whack Mamoswine Tapu Lele team. You guys remember that team where he has the double ice sharders, but he has psychic terrain to make sure that they can't ice shard? It's an epic team. Either way, that team from Sama is hilarious. It is responsible for 6-0ing me one time, but I had a stroke and I misclicked, I swear. Either way, that team is whack and it's a Sama exclusive. It does have a video on my channel, which is, you can tell because this is the thumbnail. You can see from the sunglasses. But either way, that's Sama shit, not mine. That boy's going in D rank. Abomasnow, you know, you cool. You might be agency certified, but not at my house. Okay, Blastoise. Blastoise was a hit. Blastoise was a complete hit. But you know what? You know what we associate Blastoise with these days? Fucking Lil Baby and Gunna. So get this shit in D rank, bro, because he disrespected me too much. Komala. Yeah, so I'm back to Komala. Komala is in between top agent and A rank, seriously, because I had a lot of fun. But he's definitely not as good as the top 6, so I'm just gonna put this guy here. And then Honchkrow. The Honchkrow team was okay. I'll put it in D rank because it's disrespectful to, you know, put a real nigga mon like Honchkrow in D rank. But anyway, this is the rank for now. So I think the top 6 is solid where they're at. I think this could be an amazing agency team. You know, if you just ignore the fact that there's no, you know, ground resist or anything like that. But I could probably still win because I'm hot like that. Yeah, I mean, this could be a fire team. I need to do the full agency team soon. As well as the agency team with the executor and all that. But yeah, I mean, other guys I would switch out. I mean, maybe I have too much in A rank. If I could bring any of these guys down, I'd say Komala would just go here. And then, like, I mean, T-Tar maybe could go down too, because I don't even think T-Tar was as good as the other guys. But I don't really think my C rank is off. I think my B rank is good too. A lot of these Pokemon, like Klinklang, Rhyperior, Dodrio, all like did really good in their respective videos. But then, you know, obviously they're not consistent. Either way, I think this is not a bad list, and I didn't want this vid to be overly long either. I wanted you guys to be able to enjoy this one. So I hope you guys did. You know, little trip down memory lane for the summer, all the agency stuff. I really hope you guys enjoyed this vid. I had a blast making it. Again, the sale is live for the next couple of days. I really want to see, you know, everybody copping this merchandise. You know, we're trying to get 1,000 agents. We're almost there. I'm at like 850 sales already. It's crazy, but you know, we're gonna keep pumping out designs, all that good stuff. This campaign will be done on August 20th, and then this specific design will be gone. This is just the first drop. You know, we're gonna be back with something new. But if you want to get the first drop, the exclusive agency pyramid, the Fresh Prince, go cop that right now. But hey, hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Thank you for watching. Drop a like. Might stream later today. I'll catch you next time. Peace.